Hey guys, it's Matt from MC Wells Official here with another video for you. Going to be a lot of narration in this video. Been really busy lately. Haven't had a chance to film, but let's get into it. This is a fiber splice trailer, and Aluminum Hitch decided to, I guess, unalive itself, so we had to put it back on. And project went pretty well. Had to remove the generator housing and unplug a bunch of shit, but eventually got her in. Fish plates inside, outside, up on the top and bottom, fully welded in on the aluminum. Got this guy going. Got that trailer back and making them money. Finished this job up about 2,300 in a residential area. Here, looks like we have a piece of tillage equipment, and the 3-point hitch dropped. And when they took a turn, well, you know, things happen. So we cut it out, spliced in some 2 1/4-inch pieces of angle, and welded it all up there and put some paint on it. Customer was really happy. And this job, I went to Brentwood, Tennessee for a handrail installation for a USPS over near Brentwood. Just 2 9-foot rails, base plated. Went pretty smooth. Good little time away from home. Rails ended up looking good. Yep, just a simple base plate with the 1/2-inch anchors, 1/2-inch wedge anchors. Got myself a good meal, had some beers, went back to the hotel, started my ride back home, and man, I got to see some really cool stuff from logging, coal, oil work, oil fields, tobacco farms. It's just kind of cool to drive past that part of the country. You know, I really enjoy the natural resources and everything with the local communities. And I did shoot some video of this. This is a hinge repair on a horse trailer. I just got done welding in the hinge. Of course, I didn't film that or film the fit up at all. But I did remember when everything was pretty much done to bust the camera out and try to get some footage. I'm trying to clean up this soot and the grinder dust and everything around this hinge so I can put some paint on it. And I don't know about you guys, but, you know, if you're going to charge what you want to charge good rates, you know, make decent money, have a good reputation, man, paint speaks volume, especially when you take the time and you tape it off. And, you know, you got the right pieces of little cardboard you put around the reflectors, and you're really careful with the paint. This is where you can really make your money, with giving a customer back something that was way better off than you came there. So, like, not just fixing the issue, but fixing it and making it look half decent, finishing it with paint, putting new reflective stickers on it if needed, you know, wiring up, making sure the trailer lights work. All that little extra stuff is the reason why we charge what we charge. And when customers get to see that firsthand, it's great for everybody to really kind of see the quality that they get. And this is just some paint I had on the truck that ended up working and matching half decent. I didn't have any white gloss or white satin or flat white, which would have been great on this, would have been preferable. But this is like the eggshell washed white, something fancy like that. I had to buy a couple boxes of it for a job that we were doing, and I have like half a box left over. So I figured, you know what, that's probably going to be pretty close enough. So, yeah, we got the Legend out there today. She's been putting in some good hours, good profitable hours. I know I need to do a truck tour on Berta. She's pretty maxed out right now. She's got quite a bit of tools in her, and she's working out all right. Working out pretty good. Finally getting a chance to put some time behind the steering wheel and get to kind of feel her out and make some money with her. I'm checking to make sure the paint's dry enough. It'll still be tacky when I'm peeling the tape, but you don't want it still wet to where if you pull the tape, it's going to start running. As long as it's tacky and you can kind of watch what you're not stirring up any dust or anything, you're fine to pull the tape within, I don't know, a minute or two, you know, after you just like a spray application. And you can see I used the blue 3M painter's tape. There's cheaper stuff out there, but, you know, this is the middle of the road option. Frog tape's a little expensive. I'm not a painter. I don't know what professional painters use. You guys are probably laughing at me watching me, but, you know, it works. It works pretty good. So, there's me missing my shot. Yeah. This trailer, from what the customer told me, is over 20 years old. And that seems pretty old, but man, some of these brands of these horse trailers, from over the years I've learned this, some of these horse trailers are built extremely well. I mean, this thing not only has an inner wall, it's a lined outside wall with like this Duraplate material that's aluminum. So like this thing is sturdy built. Honestly, if I was pulling this thing, I'd probably want a dually, but I'm sure that old 7.3 pulls her just fine. And I got to put the fire extinguisher and the first aid kit back, because that's one of the things we always have out on every job. No matter what the job, big or small, fire extinguisher and first aid kit, wheel chocks, cone, everything like that comes out. Just be the safest we can be, so if something unfortunately does happen, we have proof that, on our insurance side that we were doing everything. It looks better. But hopefully you guys get a tour of this soon. I'm pretty busy right now, so trying to focus on work. I need to get back to filming more jobs. I love filming jobs and showing people, kind of what I do. But, yep, this truck, she's working out good. She's doing her job. She's a lot of truck to be driving around. I'll tell you that. Took her across the scales the other day. She weighed in at 19.5. And I was kind of surprised myself. I was figuring she was probably going to be around, 15, 16,000. But no, she's 19.5, which means if I pull a trailer with this thing, I got to have a CDL. There's a finished product. Pretty nice looking trailer. Glad I was able to help maintain it. Here's a job me and my brother went and looked at and did a job walk on today. Just some easy millwright stuff. We're looking at some of the feeders coming off of the main distributor on the main leg. Their corn was wearing some holes in it, and we're gonna patch it up. And yes, I'm wearing my harness, even on a quote. I'm grabbing my hard hat and a harness if we're going up that high. And that's another thing kind of sets us apart. I approached the farmer. We started talking about the setup and the problems, and he invited me up to go show me the problems. I said, hold on a minute, I'm going to go to my truck, put my harness and my hard hat on, and I'll meet you right over here at this ladder. And he was very respectful of that. It's just one of those things, like, kind of one of the whole reasons that a guy like this farmer may even hire us in the first place, is because when we show that we're taking extra precautions to be safe, and it really helps you build the story that you know what you're doing, even if you don't. This is another one of those farmer jobs. This job was actually about some of the chafing plates or shaft plates, whatever, that come out the back of the end of the combine that direct the stuff that comes out of the back end. I don't know. I'm not a farmer. They had some cracks in it. And seeing how they were just mild steel, we were able to repair those by the book 100%. Holes drilled, gouged out, welded, looked great. Finished with some OEM John Deere paint. And John Deere was going to charge $5,000 to put new plates in, and we came in at about $550 to take care of this, and I was done within an hour. This is the water plant job that we're working on with another fab shop. They're supplying all the steel, and we are working under that fab shop to install some of this metal package. Good looking set of stairs, good looking set of landings and everything, but we got to demo it too, so that's mainly what we're here for. Here we are with their crew, demoing it out, and of course we got to tape it off when we're done, because it's an active water plant. This is our parking garage project. We just wrapped that up recently, and it's looking good. It's looking great. Everybody was happy with it. We had a small punch list that we got to go take care of later this week, but, out of 200 brackets, 3 brackets for a punch list is not bad. This is some handrail we did for an investment property, and had a fab shop make it. We just installed it. Pretty easy job. On that same project, we did some elevator pit work. We had to take out these plastic enclosures and install these metal ones on there. Per the elevator techs, they needed to be metal and they couldn't stick over a 1/4 inch up, so for a trip hazard, because even though this is an elevator pit, this is still technically a work area, so we have to comply with OSHA when it comes to even these pits. That is just how sophisticated that the safety community and guidelines have gotten, and I think it's pretty cool. This is me and my brother extracting a pan off of one of his hay rakes for another one of my brothers that does custom hay, so works out pretty good for him. It's pretty hot that day. Of course, we had to have that umbrella out. This is a Komatsu dozer, adding a support bar for the front so brush doesn't get up to the front, and doing some line boring and some line welding here. Getting those bushings and those pins extracted and new ones put in, and they were, of course, really happy with our turnaround time, too. I should probably go ahead and upgrade the radiator and map out which buildings have basements. But anyway, here's some dumpster repair that we did for another one of our great clients. We also work on their roll-off trucks, too. So there's always something going on. Trash service is hard on equipment. It's a hard business for if you're a piece of equipment. So we're always working on these dumpsters and the roll-off guys. We're happy to help and be a part of their quick turnaround. So here is another very high-end house gate. Me and my brother modified and put a new latch on, fixed up some of the bulging and the rust on it, and repainted it, and turned out amazing. Some more federal government work at the USPS, because that's right, government work is awesome work. I love government work. We're installing some handrail and demoing it for a fab shop, part of their install vendor. Got to drill 12 inches down on this one, put some sleeves in, and that rail actually slides down in there. Kind of ridiculous, hit a lot of rebar, but you know what? Neither me or the fab shop make the rules. Kind of got to follow the prints. So those sleeves had to fit flush too, so we had to grout them in so that rail can slide in and out. So we did just that. The rail slides in and out. The grout covers were put on afterwards, and it looked great. Another quality installation by MC. I just want to thank everybody for watching. I know this wasn't the most high-end production that we put out, not that there's many of them, but we appreciate the likes, the comments, and shares and all that. I love reading the comments, and even though there's some shitty comments, I usually get a laugh out of them anyway. So thanks guys for watching. Remember, always stay profitable.